it's BeerAmerica.tv. I am Paul Leone with
John Pinkerton.
And a face that you haven't seen before, Peter Mera, who actually designed and is the webmaster for BeerAmerica.tv.
Thank you.
Yes, there you go.
Happy to be here.
So I've always been trying to get Peter out here to come in and do these things. He's always been good about getting these up on the website and stuff for us.
Webmaster.
Webmaster. And so why don't you tell the audience a little bit about yourself?
A little bit about myself. Let's see. I am I'm a webmaster.
Mm-hmm. The master of the web.
I'm on the web a lot. No.
On the web a lot. Mm-hmm.
Knew absolutely nothing about beer until I met Paul 3.5 years ago, 4 years ago now.
Sure. Yeah. We worked together.
We worked together for a couple of years, and he absolutely opened up a whole new world of
driving everybody crazy.
Means of enjoying
beer.
Alcohol.
And so Peter saw the vision as well of how we could turn Beer America, which was originally a TV show, and now into a website. And with his guidance, we managed to get it up on the web and looking as good as it does. So, but we also something else about you. You like pumpkin beers. Well, you like.
I do like pumpkin beer.
Pumpkin beers.
I do.
That's right.
You know, I realize I probably lose man points for that, but
no, it's all good. We all, as it turns out, I liked the last pumpkin beer.
You did, and interesting you should say that, because Shipyard saw the video that we did on the video and got a hold of me. Tammy Kennedy from Shipyard got a hold of me and sent me the Pugsley series, which is named after Alan Pugsley, who you happen to know.
Pugsley.
Yes, he's from England. And he actually has designed a series of beers, or created a series of beers, called the Signature Series, Pugsley's Signature Series. And the one we're going to talk about today is the Smashed Pumpkin, ironically, coincidentally, right? So, you know, so you like it. And Shipyard's not one of your favorites. Actually, your favorite we have not done yet, which we talked about, which is the Brooklyn.
I thought you did it last year.
No, we didn't do the Brooklyn. We haven't done Brooklyn yet, so we'll have to do that.
Solid.
So,
I think it's solid.
All right.
Yeah, he likes the Brooklyn. My favorite is the Shipyard Pumpkinhead. Like I said, we did so many last year that I swore off of them too, but I was able to find Shipyard this year, and I just loved it, and you were surprised by it.
I was. That yeast that they use, the ringwood yeast, it just works to kind of create that whole pumpkin pie effect. Mm-hmm. But
well,
the proof is in the pudding or the pie, perhaps.
The proof is in the pie, or the beer itself here.
We'll give it a shot, see what happens.
Now, I've not had this. I've not. They sent it to me the other day. I just got it, and I'm expecting it to be bigger or something. I mean, I don't know what.
Is it stronger in alcohol? Is that part of the deal, or is it supposed to be?
It definitely is. It's 9%, 9.0. Yeah, it definitely is.
More than
it's into dogfish territory.
Yep. And David Little's got an empty glass there. Come on over here, David.
I don't necessarily smell it, which is, I think, a good thing.
You like that? There you go. David Little behind the camera, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, with the caveat out there that I just, not my favorite style of beer per se, but again, that yeast definitely works. It kind of, as you put it best, it kind of said it almost tastes like there's that pie crust in there. So that ringwood yeast definitely has a certain, I don't know, bready's not really the right word, but it somehow works to kind of create that whole pie crust characteristic, I think.
What do you think?
It's different from a lot of the other pumpkins, which I think that's one interesting thing about all the different ones I've tried since I first had the Brooklyn a couple of years ago, was that they're within that kind of genre. There are different complexities in tastes within that. You know, the Brooklyn's very smooth. This one, definitely has a different sense, to it, but it's good. Yeah, and I'm with you. The taste is, you get it when it hits your palate, but not on the nose so much.
Well, what I didn't get on the nose was the alcohol. Usually, like by the time you get to 9%, to me, one of the marks of quality is with a strong beer is going to be how well integrated the alcohol is.
Right. Not too boozy.
Not necessarily smelling it. I think right off the bat is a good thing. I do get some of that. I don't want to say boozy because it's not really that strong, but I get a little bit of the heat, but not in a bad way, I don't think. So
I got a very mild off the nose. I'm thinking, this is not going to be as powerful as the Pumpkinhead, but the taste was much bigger than the smell to me. And I don't know what that was. I got a little spicy, and then I got that cinnamon. I got a little cinnamon.
Does this one spend any time in a barrel or anything? It almost has a little bit of a oaky
It does. Yeah, there's a wood thing going.
Ale with natural flavor. So yeah, I've got a little bottom line here on the screen, and
Once
we'll put
again,
up some more.
reading the label on camera.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm not seeing it.
But this is another big flavored beer for me as far as pumpkin goes.
And they have a cute little picture of Alan.
Go put it right up there. Show the audience.
Mr. Pugsley. There we are. You probably can't even see that, but.
So we're waiting for the Pinkerton signature series, but until then, we'll get to the Pugsley signature series.
I don't know about that.
First, well, in time, right? In time. So it's a pumpkin beer. Any other thoughts about it before we sign off?
I would say this is one to be careful with because at 9%, it's pretty darn smooth, and you know, people kind of get in that seasonal mood, and I could see this one getting away from you if you're not careful.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, it's a big one, and it'd be good with dinners too and desserts. And
Clearly,
that sort of thing.
good for the holidays, I think.
Yeah, holiday food pairing would be good. And you know, the one thing too with the pumpkins that, you know, that I learned once I started, you know, trying different ones, is that, you know, it's actually, you know, not that beer isn't linked to American history, but the pumpkins in particular, you know, have you know, been around allegedly since the colonies and the Pilgrims.
Are pumpkins indigenous to the United States?
You know, I knew the answer to that question, and I'm right off the top of the head, I'm going to say no.
South American.
Yeah, South American. I think you're right, David Little. Yeah, I think they're South American, and I also think that they were used for brewing many fermentation of beers. But
Well, anything that can make alcohol at this point.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, some 15-year-old kid in his closet has learned how to make alcohol with like hairspray or something, you know. So I mean, it's you know,
I've had that beer.
You've had that beer. Yeah,
It's called 151.
Touch of
solvent.
Yeah, exactly. Flammable. Good. Anyway, here we go. It's Pugsley's Smashed Pumpkin. Pugsley's signature series. So if you can get your hand on it, try it. If you really like pumpkin beers, I'm still a big fan of the Shipyard. Because I like the sweetness, the sweeter beers as far as...
Sweet or fruity?
Fruity, sweetie. Yes, both. Yes?
I mean, just depends.
Fruity.
Fruity? you don't feel comfortable saying fruity, do you?
I do. I'm totally comfortable with it.
Was that a subtle jab?
I know. No, I just... Anyway.
Smooth, fruity.
Smooth, fruity, sweet. You know, yeah, exactly. So it's Smashed Pumpkin. Pugsley's. Gentlemen, Peter, thanks for joining us.
Thanks to the folks at Shipyard. Appreciate you sending that out.
Thank you. Yes, and always, you know, any brewers out there. That's why we get a lot of our beers that way. Is people sending them. David Little gets a lot for us. You get some from people, and we kind of.
The reason we never do any Moon River beers is because I never send any beers in.
You don't. It's a long travel time. We were a little bit worried about the travel time with those beers and them holding up the quality.
30 seconds, it's done.
Yeah, exactly. We'll just come back here and open up one of these things behind us. And,
trying to be impartial.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we will do Moon River beer. Pull one out for crying out loud.
We need to put it in a pretty bottle or something.
Yeah, all right. Well, we could do that too. It's just Paul at BeerAmerica.tv.
Think of BeerAmerica.tv.
Any webmaster comments goes to you anyway, right? So.
No, just send all inquiries to the website.
Yeah, there you go. Any questions or comments? Cheers, gentlemen. Thanks for joining us. Cheers.
Thank you.